Welcome back, friends, to the Sigma Forecast. Today's reading is a serious one, and I want to begin with love and respect. Senator Mitch McConnell, one of the most well-known figures in American politics for many years, has been in the hospital for more than 3 weeks now. Back in June, he was found unconscious at home, and it was a real emergency. Since then, his team has stayed very quiet about what's really happening. And people all over the country are worried and asking questions. So today I want to gently ask the cards about his health. What is really going on with him right now? Will he recover and heal? Why is there so much secrecy around his condition? And what lies ahead for his final chapter of his life and his legacy? So let's turn to the cards with an open, caring heart. But first, very important, this is not medical advice, and I mean no disrespect to him or his family. My thoughts and my heart go out to them during this hard time. This is not about politics, I'm taking no side. This is only for spiritual insight and to send some healing energy his way. Now let's see what the cards reveal. What is really going on with Mitch McConnell's health? Okay. What's really going on with Mitch McConnell's health? Three of Pentacles. 9 of Swords, Justice, King of Pentacles, the Sun, 10 of Wands. I'll be honest and gentle with you. The cards show this is serious, maybe more serious than we've been told. 9 of Swords, deep suffering, fear, sleepless nights for him and his family. And 10 of Wands, his body carrying a very heavy burden, the weight of age of illness of a lifetime. So this is a heavy moment. But please don't lose hope, because the cards are not all dark. 3 of Pentacles, a skilled medical team actively working on him. He is in capable hands. King of Pentacles, a strong established figure with the very best care and reserves of strength. And right in the heart of the reading, the Sun. One of the most healing, life-giving cards here there is. Real hope of recovery, of light returning, and justice. The full truth of his condition will come to light, and this is a reckoning, age catching up. So what's really going on? A serious health crisis, quietly downplayed, but he's strong, well cared for, and there's a real ray of healing light around him. My heart goes out to him and his family. Not medical fact. Okay. Will Mitch McConnell recover and heal? Will Mitch McConnell recover and heal? Okay. High Priestess, we don't know, it's hidden. 6 of Swords. And the Sun again. The cards say 2 things at once. First, the hopeful part. Sun came back from question 1, the brightest, most healing card in the whole deck, appearing twice. Strong life force, vitality, light around him. And the 6 of Swords, moving out of the worst toward calmer waters. A gradual recovery from the crisis. And 2 of Cups. He's wrapped in love and support, his wife, his family close by. So the cards do point to real healing and improvement, but the deck is also honest with us. High Priestess, the full outcome is still veiled, a mystery not fully known even now. Be patient. And the world, a big life cycle completing, a full cycle. This card can mean healing into wholeness, but with his age, it also feels like a profound turning point. The closing of one chapter and the turn into a new, quieter phase. And the Two of Wands, a big decision ahead, maybe about stepping back. So will he heal? The cards lean toward real improvement, carried by strong life force and love, but into a new, gentler chapter with the deepest outcome still behind the veil, sending him and his family so much healing energy. Maybe he will retire after this incident. We'll see. Okay. Why is there so much secrecy around his condition? Why is there so much secrecy around his condition? Swords and Wands. Look, 3 swords cards. Swords are all about information, words and truth. So for a secrecy question, the cards are telling us clearly. This is about controlling the story. And why? 2 reasons, protection and power. First, protection. 6 of Wands. They're managing his public image, saying he's improving, he's strong to protect his dignity and his legacy. Queen of Swords, a sharp private gatekeeper, maybe someone close to him, like his wife, fiercely guarding his privacy. And 2 of Swords, the truth deliberately blocked, a choice for silence, but there is also power. 5 of Wands, in fighting behind the scenes, people joking over what comes next, over his seat that they don't want the public to see, and underneath it all, the Death card. Not a prediction, but it means they're guarding a profound transition, a big chapter closing, that they're just not ready to announce. So why the secrecy? To protect his dignity, to manage a messy power struggle, and to shield a big change until they're ready. It's very human, protecting someone you love and handling over carefully. Okay. What lies ahead for his final chapter and legacy? What lies ahead for his final chapter and legacy? The Lovers. 5 of Wands. 8 of Cups. 5 of Swords. 8 of Cups. And Queen of Pentacles. And it's a fitting way to close. First, the personal side. And it's tender. 8 of Cups, a quiet departure from public life, walking away from the stage. The end of a very long era. But he won't be alone. The Lovers. And the Queen of Pentacles, surrounded by love and grounded, nurturing care. His wife at his side, comfortable and secure. That's a peaceful, dignified picture for the man himself. But his legacy, that's a more complicated story, and the cards are honest. 5 of Wands came back from question 3 together with the 5 of Swords. A legacy marked by conflict, a career of hard battles, victories that came at a cost, a court, not everyone remembers the same way. And the Seven of Cups, history will hold many different images of him. No single simple story. He was a fighter, and even his legacy will be fought over. Praised by some, criticized by others, debated for years. So, what lies ahead? A gentle, love-surrounded final chapter for the man, and a contested, many-sided legacy for the public figure, sending him and his family peace and healing. And that's our reading, friends. So let's gently put it all together. What's really going on with his health? Something serious, heavier than the public is being told. But he's in skilled hands, he's strong, and there's real healing light around him. Will he recover? The cards showed genuine healing energy and improvement carried by strong life force and the love of his family, but likely into a new, quieter chapter with the deepest outcome still behind the veil. Why the secrecy? To protect his dignity and legacy, to manage a power struggle behind the scenes, and to shield a big transition until they're ready. And his final chapter and legacy, a gentle private departure from public life, surrounded by love, but a legacy that will be debated and remembered in many different ways. Through the whole reading, two cards kept returning: the Sun, healing and life around him, and Five of Wands, conflict around his public world. So, wherever you stand, let's set politics aside for a moment. This is a human being and a family going through something very hard. My heart goes out to them, and I'll be sending healing energy their way. Remember, this was not medical advice and not about politics, only spiritual insight offered with respect. If this reading touched you, please like, subscribe, and keep him and his family in your kind thoughts. Thank you for being here with me. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.